Going on, everyone? Well, today is finally my day to do my turn, I guess, with my limited environment tournament that I'm also playing. What's up, solo? Our limited environment tournament. Um, we went over our drafts. Solo Marvel Champion, Jason Sketch, and facing MC Deck Discussions has already done their games. Today's my turn. I need to do mine. I have a deadline. I gotta meet the deadline, so I'm gonna do that live today. First game we're gonna do. We're gonna do. So the opponent is we're all versing Juggernaut on expert. So the heroes that I've decided to choose for those games is going to be two I've never played. One is Quicksilver, and then the other one will be with um, SBDR or Spider, whichever you prefer. So I'll do the first game with um, Quicksilver. So the aspect I chose for him is going to be protection, and so basically, my my whole theme to this game is don't get hit because you'll die. That's my strat. Juggernaut's pretty aggressive, especially when you're doing it on expert because he builds up his momentum counters, and he also has ways. If you try to flip down, there are cards that he can activate, and also take. You can still take damage in their alter ego, and then if his main scheme pops, he'll attack you no matter what form you're in. It's true. I did play that, but not officially on record, and that was like 8 months ago. So, all right. So let's put this all together here. We're doing everything per as recommended. So that'd be using Hope with the Captive Hope and Black Tom Cassidy, Standard and Experts. And then our obligation, Need for Speed. Shuffle that up real quick. And then I'll just go over the deck build real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't officially ever played him on the channel. Like, I just sleeved him and I've had him. So, well, his actual hero credit cards. I used all the goodies that came with him. Spider I've never played. So, I'm taking the advantage of this tournament to actually play heroes that I've never played before. So I can knock that off my list of things that I want to get done. And also build with limited restrictions. Because who doesn't like the challenge? So let's see here. Why is it not there? Why don't you pop up? Let me just do that. There it is. Cool. Why is it upside down? What? Excuse me? Cool. Okay, so this is where I was thinking with the build. Um, Looking at his kit, Quicksilver wants to keep readying up. Gets a lot of benefits for doing that. He's got 4 cards with his always be running. This really goes very nice with his upgrade. Where is it? Where are you? Friction resistance. So every time you ready up, that gets readied up. You can then use that and to feed more stuff with the resources on it. I threw in some defensive cards. A lot of them are low cost. Like Defiance is great just for the fact that I can throw away one of Juggernaut's boost cards, and that's going to be probably good because Juggernaut has very high boost number stars on his kit. So he's going to be swinging and hitting pretty hard. So the more damage I can minimize, the better. Expert Defense is a 0 cost, and it will increase my defense by 3. I felt like this was good for him because his ability to basically ready up after using his basic power, once per phase is pretty nice. So I put that in instead of using the Desperate Defense, or I think I have the Desperate Defense in there. But honestly, I think the Expert Defense is better because you get 3 plus defense, and it's going to do the same thing, and it doesn't matter if it's successful or not. I felt what doesn't kill me be good for him too, because I know I'm going to take damage. Juggernaut has cards in his kit that also throw just random indirect damage, so chances there's a good high probability I'm going to take some of that hit. So being able to ready up, heal a little bit, and not have to go down as much, it'll be good. Depending on the way I want to probably go into this is I'm going to try really hard to get my friction resistance down. And also try to get Scarlet Witch because I'll be able to cycle through my cards a lot faster, being able to throw 2 away and then draw 3 because I have her on the table. I put Blade in there just because there's synergy with his kit. Friction resistance goes really nicely with Blade, just for the fact that I can use Blade, he can do some damage, and then I can just use that to feed him. We're going to throw in some Flow Like Water in this deck, too, because the more defensive events I play, I'll be able to throw a little chip damage at him, especially if he gets his annoying tough. So I threw in Tenacity in this deck. That's from the core set. And I don't know how, I've always read like mixed reviews on Tenacity, but Tenacity actually synergizes well with Quicksilver. It synergizes with the friction resistance because you need a physical resource to activate it. But I can also use it as a energy resource to put in for. Oh, I forgot to update this. I believe I got to update that list because I put 2 copies of Sidestep in this deck. I have to correct that. I took out the Desperate Defenses because I didn't think it was worth it. So I'll adjust that later. But yeah, so Desperate Defenses are not in there. I swapped those out for Sidesteps. You have to discard for him. Huh. I guess I read that wrong. Hmm. Okay, I think that's where I missed it. That's it. Choose either spend a physical. I didn't read the last part of that. Oh well. Whatever. He still synergizes. I got physical cards in there. Plus, he can also be my target for indirect damage. Either way. All right. Either way. That's oh yeah, and I put the symbiote suit in there because that's fun. Anyone can wear the symbiote suit. Night Nurse to Night Nurse to counter the we're gonna get stunned, especially with the thanks. Night Nurse I put in there because one, I drafted the pack that had it, and two, with Black Tom Cassidy's modular set, you're probably gonna get stunned. You get hit with the boost card, you get stunned. If you get hit or take damage from the stupid Weeping Willow or whatever you want to call them, you're gonna get stunned. So you need to get away. But also, too, Quicksilver can also, burn one of his attacks and then get rid of it and then ready back up. But we don't want to do that. We want to utilize as many ready ups as we can to do damage. So that's where my mind was when I was trying to, figure that out. But other than that, let's let's do it. The lighting is kind of shit today, so I'm sorry. And where we go? What's that? All right, so we get Hope as our ally. We're shuffled. All right. Real quickly, so we're starting this up. Attach Juggernaut's helmets. Got it. Put Hope Summers into play under first player control. Got her. And then flip this over. Gets 1 threat player. Juggernaut, when revealed, he gets +1 attack for each momentum counter on him. Gets 1. If Juggernaut exposed is in play, flip it. Otherwise, give him a tough status card. So when Juggernaut has this helmet on, he has Stalwart and he also has Overkill. And the way we get rid of this, 3 resources of the same type, and then we can flip the helmet off and remove his momentum counters. So, and that is all we need for setup on that. And he has 21 health. I have a whopping 9. Hand size of 6. So tenacity, love to see that. I love to get defense right away. That's amazing. Am I gonna get Nick Fury out on first turn? I don't think so. We'll mulligan 3. Oh, jeez. That's never good. I would love to play Nick Fury right away, but I do not think that is gonna work for me. So we're gonna discard him. We're gonna discard one of our desperate defenses to use our superpowered siblings ability to draw 2 into a blade, into a defiance. We will we want that out. 2 to get down our accelerated reflex to give us +1 defense. And get down Serval Industries. We'll shuffle 2 Quicksilver cards from our discard pile back into our deck. There's only 1. But he might be. How's it going, Nolan? Welcome. Alright, and then we're gonna flip the hero. And we're going to attack to knock off the tough. Let's put these over here. How's the is it too dark? Is it too bright? Can you see okay on the table? My screen makes me feel like it's not looking good. I get the ready back up, do it again, knock him for 1. We'll have Hope hit for 1. Yeah, let's just take 1 off of there. We'll hold on to the Desperate Defense. We'll ready up. Coop. Oh, they just got that back. Amazing. 3, 4. There's a genius. Alright, here's where the fun begins. 1 threat goes onto the main. Juggernaut is going to attack. He gets +1 attack for every one-bound counter on there. So he's attacking me for an attack of 4 and a boost. I'm going to defend. And also played a expert defense. Hopefully I don't die. So we're going 4, 5, 6. Wow, there it is. Jeez. So that's an attack of 10. So my defense is a 2. That gives me 3. Then I take 5 damage. And we're almost dead. That's terrible. Alright. Counter card is exhaustion. Oh yeah, I get the ready up and I get exhausted. And then that surges into sweet. Card gains insight. That goes up to 2. If Juggernaut exposed in play, flip it and place one momentum counter on Juggernaut. Otherwise, place threat on the main scheme equal to Juggernaut's attack. So he's going to attack again because he's going to. Well, actually, no. If Juggernaut is exposed in play, flip it, place one momentum counter. So we don't have to do that. So he only has a 4 still. So we're going to put 4. All right, so it's just about ready to pop. So where's this? Ah, I lost that. No, because his attack's a 4 right now. Or no, his attack's a 4, the threat's at 2. So Insight 1 brought that up to 2. And then it's 4. So that'll go to 6. He attacked me for 10. Or no, he had oh yeah, 7. 2. Yeah, you're right. I don't know where my head is right now. Got a lot going on, so bear with me. Can't think. So you're right. I thought you were talking about the threat. Apologies. He attacked me for 7. I had defensive 5. 2. I had defensive 5. So I took 2 damage. So. Yeah. All right. So 7, and then this happens. That's good. All right. It should be clean now. All right. All right. That ends the nonsense. Well, at least we got the exhaustion under fire out of the way. What do we do now? Well, we can't ready up. Hope can thwart. Actually, what we can do. We'll hit a maximum velocity. So we're gonna get +2 +2 across the board. And then that's actually gonna make Hope's threat go up 2. So so if we do that, my thwart is a 3, so it means Hope's is a 3, so we can take 3 off of this. And then only had 1 more card. But I don't. I'm not gonna be able to use that. That's what the chat is for. To chat it up. Alright. So that bought me some time right there. We'll ready up. We'll hold on to this one because we might need it. And 2, 3, 4. Put on the suit. Might need it. Might need it. No defense cards either. This could be GG. So right now my defense is a 4 right now. So 1 threat goes on. Juggernaut is going to attack for 4 and a boost. We're going to defend with a defense of 4. And stunned. So that's 5. 1 damage. And the encounter card says Assault. No, Black Tom Cassidy. Villainous. Search the card deck and discard pile for 1 copy of Creeping Willow and put it into play. This comes in with guard, and I'm pretty sure because it's put into play, the quick strike doesn't activate. Can someone? I might be mistaken on that one. I thought it only happens off of a reveal. Pretty sure. Okay, so Creeping Willow attacks, and I'll just take it then. I'm already stunned. Well, actually, no, I would have readied up. I didn't do my ready up for that, and then attacks, then defend. So I have to take damage. Alright, so Black Tom Cassidy also can't take any damage while this Creeping Willow is in play, and the Creeping Willows have guard for extra annoyance. What can we do? We could play 2. I hate everything right now. Play 2. We could play another maximum velocity, give ourselves an R plus defense. We could also play Machine Man. He can knock out. I mean, either way, I'll get enough to knock out a Creeping Willow at least. Might as well do that so I have the defense. So I'm gonna do that. Hold on the Machine Man and reinforced. We'll do this again. We get +2 of everything. So Hope has got now a 3 attack. We'll have her go ahead and take out a Creeping Willow. Not like it's gonna really do anything. I'm actually more concerned about that threat being at 4. Might have to just deal with it. No, because if he sneaks through and stuns, I'm gonna be more annoyed. So I'm gonna take the lesser evil, I guess. Not too worried about getting an attack up, so I'm gonna just throw that away. Have Machine Man over here, and go with that. Helicarrier, sidestep. I like to see that. Another armored vest is good. Jocasta. All right. More fun. All right, so we're 5 out of 7. Jug is going for a 4 attack with a boost. We have a sidestep. Unfortunately, we don't have energy in our hand, but we just gotta deal. We gotta deal with it right now. So let's do Helicarrier for 1. So we're gonna defend. We're defending with 3 defense right now. Maybe just roll the dice, use the 3. Hold on, this for resources. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Attacking for 4, 5, 6. So 6 to our 3 defense. We take 3 damage. That'll drop us down to 2. We get the ready up. We don't have to worry about obligation. Black Tom Cassidy is going to attack. Probably would kill us. We do have a defense of 3. Let's see what happens. Because I could play the sidestep when I would take any amount of damage. So I could wait to see. So Villainous. I get stunned. He attacks for 2. I take no damage. We still remain stunned. And then The encounter, Hope Captive, amazing. Love it. Well, this is fun. 5 out of 7. White. And then we got. That's gonna put. I gotta take at least 2 off. Don't think that's gonna happen. If that pops, I die. So maybe that's not. Maybe that's. I don't. That's. I can't do it. I think the logical thing to do would be to, because either way, I'm only gonna have enough to do. What, 3 threat I can? Well, the 3 threat I can remove off the captive hope at least. So maybe I do. Maybe I go for the machine gun play, machine man play, and but also too. I don't think I'm gonna. No, I wouldn't even have any more cards. So we're gonna go with a different route. I'm not gonna give up the sidestep. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna play these 3. I'm gonna put Jocasta out. We're gonna grab a defense card. We are gonna grab expert. Oh, maybe we grab the defiance. And we're gonna have her thwart 2. So at least that won't pop. And maybe that'll buy us more time. And that's my my plan. So trolls 3, 4, 5. All right, so this gets 2 on. Now we're at 5. Dog attacks for 4. Yeah. Let's defend and use that. Get rid of this, which would have been a willow. What a waste. And so he attacked for 4, and my defense is still a 2. And we're going to have to sidestep. So we're going to use an energy resource to play sidestep. When you take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of that damage. If you pay this card using energy resource, deal 1 damage to an enemy. We'll throw it on Tom. So that works. And also she has 2 damage on her. Cool. And then Black Tom is going to also attack for 1. And I think I'm just gonna go and mm, take the one, just throw that. We're gonna defend, and we'll defiance him also, so that gets discarded. Counter card is flattened. Choose to either take one damage equal to Juggernaut's attack or place one momentum counter on him. Tough decision. Okay. Our turn. And we're going to use this to pay for Always Be Running. And then take two. She's out. And then we'll finish that up. That's cleared. Ready back up. Um, yeah, we're kind of in a pickle right now. Because even if I flip down and recover, that won't really do a thing because chances are that's would pop. He'll scheme out, and then he's going to attack me and alter ego, and then I'm dead. So, depending on what we draw here, we have a sidestep, so we can prevent some damage. And we got the Scarlet Witch, would be very helpful. All right, so she can ready again. One threat, 6 out of 7. Jug's attacking. Um, We're gonna defend, and then he's attacking for 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 to our 2 defense would be 5. And then with the sidestep, we prevent 3. We would take 2 and then die. But I would still throw damage at him because I can. That's game. That was a rough one. Yep, it was. I gotta remember what. So what's the rule now? Like, I can't replay it, right? Or it's still gonna decrease my points. You don't know how. I don't know how your point system is working. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll just bust out Penny Park and then see what happens. So I thought it said 3 though for playing. Is that different, or there's so many different things that were being said? I didn't know what to follow. Cool. So let's see. Uh, all right. So that's what I was thinking for with her. Oh, excuse me. Why can I not find this? There it is. All right. Yeah, death happened instant. That was a rough one. What do you, Helicarrier. Well, luckily I have one that in the after I get this game out of the way, depending on what time it is, I kind of want to replay that. It won't be for the tournament, but I kind of want to replay that scenario. With felt like just a lot of bad luck happened in that game. We got the helicarrier out. We got the surveillance teams. Nope. I need my fighters. Rematch because I felt like I got slapped around by that jerk. Alright, so got Nick. Got our Sonic Rifles, Heroic Intuition, 2 surveillance teams, Plan B. That's what I should have put in there. Plan B. I don't know if I need 2 Heroic Intuitions. I'd probably scratch that. Definitely want all 3 foils out. Yeah, I mean, getting hit with those 2 treacheries, well, the one didn't matter because I was already exhausted, but it surged. And then for all my Spider-Mans. Look. So the way I was thinking for Penny here is since I got the Web Warriors, use them. So we're going to have OG Spider-Man. And we got to have our Otto Octavius, the Superior Spider-Man. And then we got to have Spider-Ham. And then we got to have our Hobie Brown. And we got him. And of course, Ghost Spider. And she's fun because she can help me find my cool events. Attack events, I should say. Oh, actually, identity specific. So, yay. Yay. What else I need? Who am I missing? Not 1, 2, 3, 4. Got Nick. Ghost. That should do it. I do not. Oh, yes. And we need our limitless stamina cards. Because she is one of the very few that can use it. Right, 2 copies of those. What else we got here? Got the Helicarrier. Oh yeah, the Web Life of Destiny. I'm gonna use my custom card because it's cool looking. And then symbiote suits. We need unshakable. Unshakable will be good because that will make us steady. And we already saw that those creeping willows they'll stun you. They will stun you. Like a number one stunner. You want to remember that? You know, you know. And then we'll have Pager throw the symbiote suit over to Penny because he wasn't able to use it. We could have put it on, but we weren't really in a strong position to do that. And then we're going to do 3 copies of foiled. I think I need to grab that. Yeah, I got everything I need. Oh, no, we need I think there's 2 copies of the other. Yep, there's. Nice. Wait, what was that one? Yeah, in my loss attack stunt, yeah. Yeah, that is a sweet one. I like it. It's so colorful. MCDC. I mean, not that I'm gonna put down the original, the actual card from the, but this one's sweet. You can't even like say it's not. All right, Penny Parker. Those are sleeves. All right. Freshly sleeved. All right, so obligation goes in there. Okay, so 16, 17, 18, 19. I just can't stop dropping stuff today. Tedious. All right. 16, 17, 18, 19. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. I suck. How's everyone's It's Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday today. I realized today was Friday. Feels like a Sunday for me right now. Also, I apologize if I mispronounce this. Steggy, thank you for being here. Also, Nolan. And of course, Solo Marvel Champion. To yell at me when I cheat. JK. Yes. Yeah, it's getting nice. One more extra shuffle in there just because of how it went down last game. Staggy. Got it. Yeah, Ric Flair was a cheater. The words of Ric Flair, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Actually, no, what Ric Flair did say was win if you can, lose if you must. But in the end, always cheat. Not that I actually purposely cheat, but I just thought that was a cool wrestling promo. Alright, cool. Get the obligation in there. Hopefully Black Tom doesn't come out to annoy me with his Weeping Willows. Woo! Limousine riding. Jet flying. Reeling dealing. Alright. Let's do this again. So, okay, this is my first time ever playing with her. So, this is going to be like baby steps. Bob, baby steps. Okay, permanents. So, it starts on here. Suit up. When you flip this side, flip SPDR suit to active side. So, here's active. This is inactive. Moving all counters on this card or cards attached to it to the spider suit. That makes sense. We start on Penny Parker. Psychogenetic capability. Put the suit in inactive, which we already did. And then alter ego action maintenance. Exhaust the suit. We draw 2 cards. Remember that Penny is an interface. Like her actual face is a interface. Oh, she is. So I can actually tap Penny. That's pretty cool. Yeah, because like what is it? The interfaces you can use as resources on the table. So she's the hand size of 4. All right, heroic intuition, strength, ejection protocol. Oh yeah. 1 threat goes on. That's all set. Phone can go over here, I guess. Okay, ejection protocol. This looks pretty good. Discard ejection protocol. Exhaust your each interface. Upgrade you control. Set your hit points to 6. Probably should keep that since I got it. Web Trap deals 5 damage to an enemy. If you pay for this card using a resource generated from your spider suit sync ratio ability, you can stun that enemy. It's not like that's going to really do anything for us right now. I think I would scrap that card. Since I got the resource in Heroic Intuition, I guess I should just take it so I have it. That'll power up Hopes. thwart also. So, yeah, I say we keep that. We'll scrap this. We'll draw one to a rapid deployment. This is a thwart card. Removes 3 from a scheme. If you pay this card using the Spider Suit Sync Ratio ability, you remove 3 threat from a scheme. I'm gonna go ahead and exhaust Penny to use my alter ego action to draw 2 cards. So, all right, I exhaust the Spider Suit. So Spider Suit gets exhausted. We're using that ability, and we draw 2, foiled, and the Web of Life of Destiny. Let's go! I'm feeling it. Now I'm feeling it. What I like to see. We're gonna use Strength to use Heroic Intuition on her. So we'll just go ahead and do that now. It's +1 thwart. We'll go ahead and we're gonna flip. So now this is an interface. So then I imagine this is still exhausted. Am I correct on that? She's still this is still exhausted, right? Even when I flip. Web of Life of Destiny is coming in for free because we're a web warrior. We're going to use Ejection Protocol to put that down for free. We're not going to use that. But Hope has 3 thwarts, so she can just go ahead and you just clear that, I guess. Nice. And then we're just going to go ahead and toss that. We'll hold on to this, and we will ready ourselves up. Okay. Am I laying it out correctly? Is this how you play Penny, right? You take the 1, flip it over. Getting my hands used to it. Hand size of 3. We got Venom. We got Nick Fury. Can't pay for that. Okay. So this has 1 threat already. Well, no, 1 threat goes on. Juggernaut is going to attack. I should probably give myself health points. I have 14. Where's all my other ones? We could take it, all right? Would that be silly to take a hit like that? Oh, we just yeah, we'll just take the hit. So he's gonna attack for 4. We'll get a boost. We'll foil it. When the boost card is turned face up, cancel its icons. So he's just gonna hit me for 4. I think that's fair. And then we're gonna get our encounter card, which is Master Plan. I'm sure we'll get Hope's Exhausted. What do you think? See you, Tom. See you, Willow. Oh, I'm really good at this. All right. So now it's our turn. Can't really do much. We can. We can thwart for 3. Oh, 4, I should say. We can clear this. And then I say we flip down. So when I flip down, so I exhausted Spider. But since this was up, I flipped down. This gets switched over to Penny. So then Penny would be in play, and she can't do anything because this is already exhausted. I'm gonna scrap the. I'm gonna scrap the Venom because I don't have enough interfaces right now. I think I'm gonna scrap the Nick Fury right now. Well, maybe we'll hold on Nick Fury. Oh, they misplay that? Oh, yeah. Um, so what was his boost card? His boost card was just a so I'll take 2 more damage off. I'm at 8. Um, but also too, I can recover for 4, so I'll get the 4 back. That was an easy fix. So this get ready back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I corrected it. Thanks. All right. So we have this. We have that. We have this. We have this. 1 threat goes on. He's going to scheme for 1 and a 0. That's nice. So that'll go up to 3. Hopefully he doesn't get that 1 card that puts threat on it. Alright. This will surge. And then he'll get another side scheme. Comes in with 3. Alright. So now it's our turn. Let's do this ability. We'll exhaust the suit. Draw 2 cards. Sonic Rifle. All systems go. Ready each interface upgrade you control, or search your deck and discard pile for interface upgrade. Add it to your hand. Got it. So I like this. 3, 4. So I'll do that. Draw 3 for another one, and a helicarrier. And all right, cool. So if my suit is exhausted and I want to recover, I can still recover, right? Because it was a suit. She's not in the suit yet, so I imagine I could still do a recover if I wanted to. I was just curious about that. So we're gonna flip interface exhausted. We'll go ahead and do 1 resource to play a luminous stamina that will ready us. That's sweet. Oh, actually, you know what? I just thought of something. Actually, I should do. I found a better play. I think. Hold on. Before I unexhaust, I will use interface for 1, and then 2, 3. Get this out. Then my next card I play will be this. And then I ready up. And then I'm going to thwart for... I'm going to clear this. Hope will clear that. Nick Fury will attack. Knock off the tough. He'll take 1 damage. And then ready up. We'll hold on to the all systems go. That seems to be really good. So I could look for something I need. One threat goes on. Jug is going to attack for 4 and a boost. Where are we at? We're at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see what happens. Take the hit. Nice. Only 5. And then we'll get a counter card. Breakthrough. When revealed, choose to take damage equal to Juggernaut's attack or discard the highest cost upgrade or support you control. Really don't want to do either of those, to be honest with you. Take the 4 damage. I'm weird. I just don't like getting rid of my stuff. I thought about that, but I'm just trying to think with the what would the damage over do on that? He would have had like what? He had 5, so 2. So only 3 damage would have gone through. Yeah, I guess we could do that. I think that would work out better. And then I just have 4. Every health point would count, right? All right. So we don't need this. I want to play this. So how do we? Yeah. No, you're right. But 4 health points is more than 3 health points. The maths on that. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna use Helicarrier to. I want to get that helmet off him. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna use the spider for the wild resource. I'm gonna make that a mental, and then I'm gonna play these 2 mental resources to take his helmet off. He loses his stalwart and his overkill, and he loses his counter. I think that's sweet that she can do that. And then she's got 2 attacks, so Hope's got 2, so he's gonna take 3. And then we're gonna attack for 2. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I can see myself playing more Spider. It's such a waste. I don't want to flip down and then all of a sudden he's got to get his helmet back. We'll use all systems go. We're gonna search our deck or discard pile for an interface upgrade. Add it to our hands. Probably want that one. We're gonna flip down. Penny was exhausted. This was exhausted. And we'll ready up. Drop to 4, so that's 2, 3. Yeah, I saw ready up and I was like, yeah, I should probably get that. Okay, so 2 threats gonna go on. He's gonna scheme for 1. This flips up. Take 1 indirect damage. Sure. And then he's gonna put 2 on there. We're gonna do and advance. So scheming for 1, and then we'll foil that. That's like the best one to foil. Nice little 3 boost right there. Yeah, get the out of there. Huh? Yeah, he's out of there. Out. I think that's all the advances too. He schemed, so once he schemes, actually he should have got that back beforehand. After he would have schemed, which he did before, this would have flipped over. He would have got his stalwart and his overkill back. And he also, I believe he gets 1 on here, right? Yes. He gets a momentum counter. Cool. All right. I think that was all the. I think that was. No, I think we got through all the assaults. Yeah, the assaults are gone, and then there's 1 advance left in the deck, and then we still got Shadows of the Past to worry about. That makes me sad. I'm gonna recover 4 because that's what heroes do. So we get our health points back up to 7. I think we'll use her ability to draw 2 cards. Hey. Okay. I could get him out. All right. I don't want to. I'm going to stay an alter ego on our turn. Speed metal alloy. Swear. Oh, I get +1 to. Yeah, no, that's the play. All right, we're gonna flip. This is exhausted. Spider's exhausted. We helicarrier to put in speed metal alloy. And then we're gonna go. And 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna spend all 3. I'm going to put the host spider into play. Host spider lets me ready up. We have a 4 thwarts. Hope can do that. Clear that. And then spider can swing and do 2 damage. I like that foiled. Yeah, I think that was a fair turn right there. Another reason why I threw that away is also to if I draw into Cross the Spider-Verse, I can bring back OG Spider-Man. Oh, do we put the suit on early? Web fluid compressor. That looks nice. All right. Juggernaut is attacking us with a base of 4 and a boost. We're going to go ahead and defend for a base of 2. And then we're going to exhaust our speed metal alloy. When Spider Suit defends against an attack, we exhaust this. We get +2 defense for the defense. So we'll have a defense of 4. And then he's attacking for 4, 5, 6, 7. That's incredibly rude. So we lose 3 damage. And then our encounter card will be Exhaustion. Joke's on you. I'm already exhausted. And then a Creeping Willow with Guard and Quick Strike comes into play, which will hit us for 2, because we are exhausted, leaving us with 2 health points, and we become stunned, because they did damage to us. And that will be the end of their turn. Oh, what do we do? We can ready up. I mean, the threat's not bad. That's a 0. We could flip down. I could have Hope just clear that off, flip down, and take another whatchamacallit. Get a recover in, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use the ready spider to ready the suit. And then I feel like I'm like talking like it's Moon Knight. I'm remembering that scene in the show. Like, summon the suit. I'm not ready to summon the suit yet. Never was. We can do this. Actually, we can do this. This might be actually good to do. I think if I do this and play All Systems Go, I can ready each interface icon or upgrade on the table, which is neat. And then what I can do is, since these are both wild cards, I could actually just attack. I could just get rid of this. No, I'm stunned. I might as well exhaust myself to get stunned. So I'm going to attack to get rid of my stun. And then I'm going to exhaust this to ready back up. And then I'm going to actually use this as a resource. I'll use the symbiote suit as another one to put another interface on the table. Should make some space. There is just not enough table space ever in my life. It's just depressing. But if I just move my mouse here, I think that's fair. Just moving on down here. Now we have a web fluid compressor. It sounds fancy. All right, now so we'll just have Hope just for funsies and to keep it safe. We'll keep the threat down. We're gonna flip down, so then this becomes Penny. and this is... So then we can recover 4. And then we can actually use her. We can use her ability, Exhaust Spider, and draw 2 cards. Ah, look at that. All right, so we're gonna know. So these are pretty good, right? So this one increases my thwart. It's not like I need it, but it's an interface, so that's going to be a potential resource. So I probably should hold on. All right, ready up. 3, 4. Cool. No, are you saying I took too much health? I don't know. I'm so used to playing against minions that have more than 2 health points, so to attack. Okay, so that's what we're holding on to. We're readied up. Nonsense is done. 1 threat goes on. Juggernaut is going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. This goes up to 4. Willow schemes for 0. Encounter card is Shadows of the Past. No. A Sound Thrashing. When revealed, each copy of Creeping Willow attacks the player it's engaged with, even if they are in alter ego form. If you were not attacked this way, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Creeping Willow and reveal it. Then shuffle. Well, that's lame. So I'm stunned. Okay. Got it. I was taking off future damage. I knew he was going to attack me again. No, I was joking. Okay. All right, let's use the ability again. Drawing into a foiled and Spider-Man Otto Octavius, the superior Spider-Man. I love tech. What's this? Spider Command. Exhaust Spider Command and an interface upgrade, draw 1 card. Or hero action, choose and discard 1 card from hand, ready an interface upgrade. That's pretty sweet. I think I want that on the table. Sounds like a lot of fun, actually. And then let's do... we'll flip. So we're exhausted. Everyone's exhausted. We're going to play 2 resources to play Across the Spider-Verse. Exhaust a Web Warrior card, and I have the perfect Web Warrior card to exhaust. Web Life of Destiny. And then I can put a Web Warrior ally from my discard pile or my search your discard pile for a Web Warrior ally, put into play, then choose a player. That player may spend 3 resources and do it again. I think I'm going to go for the dude, Peter Parker. It's the next logical step. And what do we do? Where do we start? I think we use Host Spider, Ready Up Spider, attack, get rid of our stun. Then we'll do 2 damage from Peter Parker. Exhaust that. He takes 1 damage. And then he can ready up a Web Warrior, ready up Spider. Spider can go ahead and thwart and clear that off. And then Hope can take out Creeping Willow. Let's do 1, 2. Get back Auto Octavius. And let's ready up a tech card. I guess it doesn't really matter which one we do. Actually, I think the we'll ready up this one. And then we'll Helicarrier, exhaust after resource, put in Psychic Link. And then we get +2 for thwart. And then we have and then ready up and upgrade control. Then if that upgrade was a tech, which it was, we do get to draw a card, and we draw into Spider Ham. Exhaust Spider Ham, exhaust Spider Command, and an interface card, draw a card, or exhaust this and choose and discard 1 card from your hand, and then ready an interface. Which, I mean, we could do that. That sounds fine. So let's do exhaust that, discard this, ready up post Spider, and then ready up Spider. And then let's see, we can attack for 2. Yes, there were a lot of rays in that. I really liked it. Made me happy. All right, we're good. Try to get my table a little more organized. Well, it's fun. I didn't want to burn auto yet because I want to get the benefit of the card draw next turn with Web Life of Destiny. One threat. Is going to attack for 3 and a boost. I'm going to go ahead and defend, and I'm going to go ahead and exhaust my... this one. Going to exhaust this to get +2. That gives me 4 defense for the attack. So he's attacking for 4, 5, and then deal 1 damage to an ally you control. I know someone will take the damage. Auto, because he's gonna make the ultimate leap of destiny. Unless I get a boost card or a counter card, that's gonna be not fun. Alright, so he's attacking me with altogether a 4, 5, so I take 1 damage. Whee! Counter card is Creeping Willow, Guard, and Quick Strike. Ugh. I thought I got rid of all of those. Oh yeah, there's 4 of them, aren't there? Alright. Player turn goes over to me. Oh, I didn't draw a hand. Probably would help if I draw a hand. Unshakable. Yes. Helicarrier to Unshakable. I now have Steady. So wait, how does that work? If I was already exhausted, would that unexhaust me because I'm technically not stunned? No, I'm not stunned anymore. Sorry, I misspoke. I'm still exhausted because I defended, but I'm not stunned. That's all that matters. We are going to also here. We are also going to do Spider-Man auto is going to exhaust, put 2 damage onto Creeping Willow. He'll be defeated. I do get to draw a card with Well Life Destiny into a limited stamina. Amazing. And then we'll have Spider-Man clear that. Ready up, Spider. This is gonna be fun, I think. Let's do 1, 2, 3. So these were both wild cards. We're gonna choose these to be. We're gonna choose these to be mental, I guess, and then we'll use this because this is mental. So we spent the 3 resources we needed, and then we flip him over. He loses Overcall and Stalwart and his counter. Spider-Man also has 2 health. Okay, cool. And now we're going to attack for 4, or I'm sorry, 2, 3, 4. So and then Hope attacks for 2, 3 because she's a mental. Oh man, Spider-Man would have done more damage if I would have attacked with him. You're down to 5. We're going to use the Surveillance to play Limitless Stamina to let us ready back up. And then we're also going to use the Spider Command to exhaust that. And then we're going to discard Ghost Spider. And we are going to ready up. Let's ready up this Yeah, actually, it won't matter because it's gonna be 2, 2. It's 4, so really it doesn't matter. But we could get what we could do is get the we could get the res or more health because we're gonna flip down. I think because he'll get his helmet back anyways when we flip him. So we'll hit him for another 2. We'll drop him down to 3. We use the host spider to ready back up. We flip down. Oh no, we can't because she's actually the. Um, we're gonna get our encounter card. Yeah, we probably should flip down. All right, and then we're ready up. I think I messed that up too. I'm so confused. I flipped down, so this here, here. Okay, good. So 3 and then 4. All right. one threat goes on. He's gonna scheme for 1, 2. Now I'm stunned. Okay, is that all the Creeping Willows now? So what was that? So it should have been 1, 2, 3. And then we get an encounter card. First one is, oh nice, Head of Steam. This is also going on him. So this would have happened first because he schemed. So he would have got this, and then Overkill, Stalwart. And he has Retaliate. So he only has 1 counter, and then this gets revealed, attach it to him, place another momentum on him. So now he's got 2, and he's got Retaliate 2. And then we reveal this, Ground Pound. Players as a group take indirect damage equal to Juggernaut's attack. So his attack's a 5. I have 8. So we'll just, I guess. I got pretty violent. I know. I mean that's a thing with that the Black Tom Cassidy module side. You have a, it's like what, 85% chance of getting stunned, because if it's a boost card you get stunned, and then if the will comes out and it hits you and damages you, you get stunned. It's just so many stuns. Aunt May and Uncle Ben, exhausting Aunt May and Uncle Ben. Discard the top cards of your deck, top 3 instead if you're in alter ego form, and add a spider card. Discard this way to your hand. Well, that's neat. Well, Helicarrier will put that into play. We're gonna recover 4 health. Um, One, 2, 3. That gets added to my hand. It's almost like it's almost like the Black Cat with Spider-Man's. Okay. So what we'll do is we're gonna flip the hero. So Penny's exhausted. So hold on. All right, so I'm getting kind of confused. So if Penny's exhausted, right, and she's actually the interface, and I didn't actually use this one yet, I can technically flip and still be ready to attack in the suit. Am I right on that, or is that just I might want to do alter ego ability. I'm just curious. Go Spider, limitless stamina. That's pretty neat. Okay, I'm exhausted. So we're gonna flip the hero. Let's do this. We're gonna go because we don't want to get hit with the retaliate. So this is gonna come back once we do it. So we're gonna go 1, 2. No. That's an energy. That's a mental. Oh, we'll just do this then. Let's ready up with Host Spider. Let's exhaust, get rid of our stun. And then let's go one resource, limitless stamina, ready back up. And then let's do this for all systems go, and then we'll just ready up all of our interfaces. And then we will go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of his helmet, get rid of his counters. Now he only gets retaliate. Do you have 2 stun? I had two stuns. Yeah, I had to, and then I exhausted and I got it back up. So this is exposed. And he doesn't have retaliate because he has no momentum counters. So then we can clear. We're gonna clear this. Spider-Man's gonna hit him for 3 because he's a mental card. So we defeat stage 2. And then he's exhausted. I get to draw a card. Nick. Alright, and then Juggernaut. When revealed, search the card deck and discard pile for Head of Steam, which it's already here. Reveal it. So if it's already in play, do I have to reveal it twice if it's already in play? Oh no, otherwise give him a tough stats card. Answer my own question. There it is. Alright, so he gets tough. And then I don't have to. Yep. I forgot to. So this doesn't say he gets a momentum counter on. Search and discard pile for Head of Steam. We already did that. If Juggernaut's exposed, yep, flip it. So you flip that. Alright, he doesn't get the tough. He gets the momentum counter. And then he gets 25 attack. Alright. Okay, so he has Retaliate 1 now. Now, what we're going to do, and this was part of my plan, we're going to go. We're just gonna go right off the bat and just do that. And then we're going to go. We are going to do this. And we're going to discard her. And then we will ready up an interface upgrade. And then we're going to attack for 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to attack for 3. Then we're going to ready up. Attacking on runner 2. And we'll hold on to the Nick and we'll ready up. We're in the end game now. Unless I get Shadow or Shadows of the Past. Ooh, we got Venom too. Alright. One goes on. He's gonna attack for 4 and a boost. Go ahead and defend. I'll use my speed metal alloy to get +2 defense. So that's gonna be 4, 5, 6. There's your shadows. So 6 to my weak 4 defense. We'll take 2. Leaves us to 5. And then counter card is the advance. Terrible. Scheming for 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so then that goes back like that. He gets a counter. And then he has Retaliate again. And then he's Stalwart. And he's got Overkill. Yes, it is. Venom gets a +1 Thor, +1 attack for each sim counter on her. Well, that sounds like fun. Where'd all this threat come from? Attack for 4. Already up. Attacking up for 2. Hold on to that. One goes on, and he's going to attack for 4 and a boost. He's going to hit me for 5. That would defeat me, but I have ejection protocol. I'm going to discard this and exhaust each one of my interfaces. And set my hit point dial to 6 and give my identity a tough status card and then flip to alter ego. Yeah, so and the encounter card is, wasn't it? No, this is my encounter card. What is this? Juggernaut is exposed in play. Flip him and place 1 momentum counter on Juggernaut. Otherwise, place threat on there. Well, a good thing I had him down like that. That actually worked out in my favor. So insight 2, and then this flips over. And then he gets his overkill again, and then he gets his stalwart. He gets his retaliate. Gets a momentum counter. And then he decks out. Now the acceleration. Yeah, it's actually a good thing I played it out that way because I could have just died. I could have defended, but you know, I had a feeling something weird was going to happen. It was in my bones. Felt it. All right. 10 hit points to victory. Okay. That's done. Oh, it's our turn. Can't recover. Let's exhaust the suit. We'll draw 2 cards. Oh, beautiful. I love to see it. Just loved to see it. Let's use Aunt May and Uncle Ben and discard. See if we get anything. Oh, wow. That's neat. Cool. Only we could have gotten all systems go. Alright, well, I think we know what we're going to do here. We are going to flip the hero. We are going to use Helicarrier and then Sonic Rifle to play across the Spider-Verse. And then I want to do it again. Probably. Um, I'll spend 3 resources to do it again. To repeat the ability. Summon the pig. What do we do here? So we'll go ahead and we will have him thwart. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pay 3 energies. And then we'll go ahead and have Spider-Man attack Jug for 3 damage. I can't get it out. Oh, there's one over here. Already up Web Warrior. And then we will go ahead and have Hope attack for 3. And then we'll go ahead and have Spider-Ham for 2. Off of that. And then we gotta do this. Discard the top card of the encounter deck for each boost icon. Discard this way, deal 1 damage to Spider-Ham. He deals 1 damage. That was a call off guard, too. Perfect. And I don't think I have anything else. Oh, wait. I got 2 right here. Alright, let's wrap it up, see what happens. This is it. This could be the final turn. 2 threat on. Jug is going to attack. I'll go ahead and defend, and I'll use this to give myself 4 defense. 4, 5, 6. We'll take 2 damage. 4. Counter card is Ground Pound. The player is a group take indirect damage to Juggernaut's attack. Ooh, okay. Well, his attack is a 4, so we'll go ahead and do 1, 2, and then 3, 4. We'll put myself at 2. And that's that. And we will ready up Spider. Let's do this. Let's see what we would get. Get 1, 2. And then we will go ahead and let's clear the main. So that's nice and cleared. And we'll just go ahead and let Peter Parker do the honors. That's game. So she's fun. And it just goes to show you how powerful the Web Warrior line still is. And that is why I drafted Sinister Motives first. Ugh. All right, so we lost the first game. We won the second game. So was that 10 points? 10 points for the second game? Or how does that work? I don't know if Solo's still in here. Nice. I didn't remember. I thought, was there anything extra, like you get minus points if there was like threat on the main and all that stuff, or minions? I don't. I remember seeing something. I don't know if that's like for the next season. I'm all over the place right lately. So minus one. All right. So it's minus what, 1 point for every threat on the main, and then minus one for each minion on minion and side scheme. Yeah, that's I remembered in my head that you guys were discussing that. So I said, hey, I might as well just keep clean it all up before I end it. No, I'm really glad I got to play Spider or SPDR. I like calling her SPDR. And I think, and honestly, it really, the fight is actually with her these interface abilities. It really makes this fight a lot easier against Juggernaut because you can literally pull the resources that you need to get to flip him and stop all of his momentum. Natural. Just like I like playing her in Marvel Rivals. It's spider time. What a little hidden gem. I like her. I like these. I like the whole different suit form flip thing. Like me in the suit, me not in the suit. I really wanted to get greedy and try to get that venom out. Is there any sidekick builds for that? I imagine there is, right? Because if you summon them out with all those sims. Nice. Don't forget to open the pinned document in our chat. It has all the rules and yeah, I think it'll be pretty easy to do the points on that. First game, flat 0, and then 10 points for this one. Yeah, no, she's cool. It actually was, as soon as I started, like, getting the whole, okay, so that's what the power is, because she has the lower hand size, but she makes up for it being able to pop on her resources on her interfaces if you're going to use it that way. That Quicksilver game was rough. Nothing happened all the way I wanted it to in that one. It was just one bad thing after another, and it's like I was literally stuck in a rock and a hard place because I really couldn't flip down. I couldn't try to like regroup myself. I was already couldn't get my mechanic to work. But now I'm gonna replay that game. Not tonight. I gotta be at work at 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Man, it's already what 8. Yeah, 8:18. Yeah, but I'll probably pop on. I'll probably pop on and do a stream tomorrow night. Replay that game just for fun. I wanted to see how that would go. Oh yeah, well, it was like the first turn I got hit with exhaustion, and that surges, then I forgot there was another caught off guard, I think. It was something ridiculous. Then getting Black Tom out in the beginning of the game was not ideal. Because then it's like a minion with a boost. But had to get this. I wanted to get this game in before the 7th, but we got it done. It's all right. SPDR, man. I don't even know what's her nemesis? Morbius? Force response after the engaged hero generates any number of resources, deal that amount. Oh, that's not cool. That's basically Frostbite to Iceman. When revealed, choose to either spend 2 energy resources or exhaust your identity. Choose to either spend 2 energy resources or take 3 damage. That's kind of rude. Oh, that was terrible. I don't like that at all. So it's basically making you have to use your. It's making you have to spend resources, or you're gonna take damage. That's 3 of those. So 3 treacheries. Is a 6. And what does this do? As an additional cost to thwart this scheme, you must spend energy resource. Yeah, but that's why we play it though. We play it for the encounter cards. But all right. On that note, round 1 done. We'll take it. We'll break even. We break even. Penny Parker gets the job done. Peter he's got knocked out. He wasn't fast enough. On that note, thanks for everyone that stopped by to check out the game. Appreciate it. Enjoy the channel, like it. It helps it grow. Shout out to Cello Marvel Champion to make sure I wasn't cheating. Steggy, thank you for spending time of your day to check this out. Glad you were here. And also, shout out to who else was here? Just you two? I don't know if I'm missing anyone. Just double check. Who am I playing against? MODOK? I don't know. I mean, my. Oh, Nolan. Yeah, Nolan. Thank you for being here too. You're still here. I mean, what's the rule? Like, I can't use Justice Penny again. She's off the table now for the tournament. I can't use protection. I can't use protection Quicksilver. He's off the table now. I mean, I could still choose those heroes. I just would play them in a different aspect if I wanted to. As far as MODOK, I don't know. I got. I'll take the time to assess the situation, if you will. We got options though. Yeah, yeah. No, the aspects of what I use are off or now eliminated from play. But we still got a spider. I might have to use. I might bring spider again. I don't know. It's pretty. Also, too, I have access to what's his name? Miles. I have never played Miles yet. Maybe I bring in Miles, Spider Man, or he's known as Spin now. Marvel actually named him Spin. Fun fact. Spin, the Spider Man of New Jersey. Why? Who you gonna play against? Who are you gonna play against? Um, MODOK. Also, too, I'm actually excited. In 2 weeks, going to Assemble in Connecticut. Bishop and Captain Marvel. Double check that out. Yeah, that I want to. I want to see more Bishop games. I actually want to play Bishop. I haven't played Bishop yet, but he seems like he's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, that's another thing. That was the other thing that messed me up too. Like Hope got exhausted quickly because that master plan came out. How many are in here? I felt like I dealt with like 5 of these things. 4. Okay, so he gets 4 of these. Missing one. Nice. All right. All right. Well, on that note, I'm going to call it. I'm tired. And once again, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time on Facing the Encounter. Have a good night.